Thank you very much. I would like to invite on stage with me Sebastien Lescop from CEO of Cloud Temple. Please join. And Francisco Mingorance, General Secretary of CISPE Cloud. Thank you. So we decided to do the presentation staying up so we can walk around and have a bit more maybe dynamic interaction if you want to...
It works.
It works, yes. And the first question will be, can you introduce Cloud Temple in a few words, please?
With pleasure. Cloud Temple is a European cloud provider for critical industry and public institutions. We work with major players in finance, in energy, and in defense, such as EDF, Naval Group, Montepasquier Bank, or Deutsche Telekom.
And Francisco, could you also present, please, CISPE Cloud in a few words?
Good afternoon. My name is Francisco Mingorance. I'm here representing CISPE Cloud. And we are very happy and proud to be here today to announce and release the first Gaia-X Level 3 compliant services. So it should be very interesting because we're waiting for this moment for a few years.
Thank you. Then, without further ado, I would like to ask Sebastien, why did you engage in Gaia-X Level 3?
Really simple, because we've talked too much about trust. It's now time to show it. For years, Europe has spoken about trusted cloud, but there was no shared standard to explain deeply what trust really is. Gaia-X label is the first shared standard framework built collectively with providers, with users, and with institutions. And the level 3 makes trust real, measurable, verifiable. For Cloud Temple, it's not only a question of compliance. It's more about building the leadership of cloud industry in Europe. And we really need a strong cloud industry in Europe with proofs, with performance, and trust at scale. Today, the European Commission just released its cloud sovereignty framework. The EU CS scheme is still under debate. But Gaia-X, and thank you, Ulrich, anticipates almost everything Brussels is formalizing.
Thank you. And then I understand you have something to show us and to present, to introduce this famous Gaia-X label level 3, right?
So yes, I'll try if this thing works. Oh, cool. So I'm going to be very brief. I had 4 or 5 slides. I think I'll show you 2, because what I want to say is the Gaia-X level 3 sovereign services are here. It's now available. It's possible to declare and assess your conformity, and you get verifiable credential which can be used when you procure cloud services, when you want to enable your data space according to the necessary security and trust framework element. So it's here, and it's actually even online, okay? So you can actually go on this page underneath here, and you can click and start searching. So the first one that we have identified, out of 600 located services, we have already 5 company and 9 services that meet this level 3 requirement. You can ask me why only 9 services and 5 companies. You will ask me, but I'm going to answer. It takes a little bit of... Sorry?
Why 9?
Why 9? Thank you, Pierre. Well, if you ask Sebastien, it's not an easy job to demonstrate conformity and certify all the requirements and control points that are necessary. But also, we had a bit of a time struggle. The software for the clearinghouse, of which we're one of 10, was finalized on Friday, this Friday. And so getting more than 9 through the system with such a short time was difficult. So we have a lot more services in the pipeline. Hopefully many more level 3. But for now, 600 located services and the first 9 from the following companies. Cloud Temple, who is here represented by its CEO. I'm really happy you're here and you're the first. Tese Data Center and C-Web, who are French and Italian, but they're not here today. And OpiQuad and OVH Cloud. So out of the 5, we have 3 of these companies who have achieved Gaia-X level 3 certification for the services. And that's going to be the only slide that I show, because what I'm going to do then, I'm going to call on stage Anae from OVH Cloud, if she's here. Yes, she's here. Please join us on stage. And I'm going to call Leo Camiciotti, representing OpiQuad, to also join us. And last but not least, I would like Ulrich to join us on stage, because Ulrich is the boss here. Please. And we prepare a little certificate of conformity that I will gladly give you now. So, ladies first. Voilà. So I want to congratulate you. It's not an easy job. It's the beginning. It's available. We're rolling them out. There will be more help and more soon, and that's our commitment as CISPE. And so I want to maybe mark this moment by taking advantage to have a little picture, a family picture of the first one. So. Thank you.
Just a short word, although it's not planned, but thank you very much to the whole team which made it possible. To the team of Cloud Data Engine, to CISPE, Francisco, especially to you for your engagement you showed here. Also the power you brought into this project. And it is really helpful for the end users, because we need this label level 3 on the street. We need providers providing these services to match demands. I'm looking here at Martin, for example. You need it in your business, and it's reality, and it is available now. And the tool you showed before is providing really a very good overview to the end users who can search for different service locations, for the different levels of conformity, and it is an excellent tool providing this access to conformant services, and therefore thank you very much for all the efforts.
So I have a question for you, Sebastien. Some of the people in the audience might say, hey, yet another catalog. What is the difference between this catalog and the one before? What makes this label level 3 Gaia-X success? What is this success about?
Yeah, are you sure it's for me, this question? I thought it was for Francisco, but I can answer this question if you want. Cloud Temple were engaged in Gaia-X just 1 year ago. And we are really happy because we are the first officially certified at the highest level of Gaia-X. So we're really proud about our commitment in this association. So what is the difference? We were not in Gaia-X in 22. The difference was, before it was auto-declaration. It means a company who thinks they are compliant with the referential say we are compliant, but it was not a certification with audit, with proof of trust. And now that's the case. It means that Gaia-X is a kind of authority who can say to final users that trust is real.
Thank you very much. I think that, Francesco, you wanted to have a declaration also to make.
No, I don't know if we have time. I had some concluding words which...
We do have time.
We do?
Yes.
Yeah, I had something that I researched here when I came to Porto. And I wanted to borrow a short lesson from the history of the city of Porto. Maybe you're aware of that, but in 1757, during the revolt of the taverniers, the local merchants who were making and building the prestigious Porto wine suddenly found themselves sidelined by some distant and anonymous rigid organization. And so the name of Porto remained, the rituals remain, but the sense of mission, the energy that once was pushing this Porto wine so successfully in history, slipped away. And I mention this as an history, not as an history lesson, but as a warning. Organizations can lose their purpose through the slow decline of their autonomy and ambition. And once this spirit is gone, it's very hard to recover. And today, in my view, Gaia-X stands at this crossroad. It can either let its drive fade behind formalism, processes, and empty labels, which hopefully is not the case, or it can reclaim the dynamism and the courage that inspired its creation. We are here to shape Europe's digital sovereignty, not to become an organization discussed in the past tense. So let me end this with a call for action. I'd say this, let's be bold again, let's reconnect with our mission, and if Gaia-X wants to remain relevant, it must choose renewal over ritual and substance over symbolism. So the opportunity is still here, but history reminds us it will not stay open forever. So thank you. I enjoy this summit in this wonderful city of Porto.
So we still have time on our schedule, so maybe I can ask another question to Sebastien. You mentioned empty label, and you mentioned that we need to show something. So my question for you will be, what will make it successful, the Gaia-X one?
Yeah, and we'll answer from the provider side. Success won't come from a stamp. It's what we need. It will come from use and recognition. And our ambition, for the Gaia-X members, must be clear, is to make Gaia-X label the de facto standard in Europe's procurement and sourcing. As I told you previously, we really need a strong cloud industry in Europe, compliant and sovereign. But what we need the most is to secure its market. And we are lucky in Gaia-X. Among members, we count on EDF, thank you, Martin. We count on Airbus, on Amadeus, on Stellantis, on BMW, and so on. They are the industrial leaders in Europe. They produce the most data. They consume the most computing power. And so they hold in Europe the most responsibility. Gaia-X must show them a simple way to choose European technologies they can trust, making Europe the obvious choice again.
Thank you. Thank you very much for those wise words. Any last remark? Any last remarks? No? Well, thank you very much again, Francisco, Sebastien, to be with me on stage here. I hope that you've learned the big news. Gaia-X label level 3 are live and available, so there is no more reason to say this is not operational. We have VC, they are signed, issued by a properly stamped Gaia-X clearinghouse. All of the clearinghouse can issue those labels now. So if you have any question, then we can catch up later. And with that, I'll leave the floor to the next session. And I'm looking for...
Thank you so much. Great work, all of you.